Okay, guys. Yes, I think my own even. Okay, guys, I'll just introduce my sister. She's my immediate senior directly. They call us twins when we were in school. Even till
Yeah.
today, she's a spiritualist, and her channel on YouTube is Spiritual Solution. In case you
Yeah.
guys want to check out, go to her channel on YouTube, Spiritual Solution, no matter what your problem is. This girl you are seeing here
Thank
scares
you.
me sometimes. Honestly, she scares me. How can someone be communicating with a ghost and comfortably communicating with a ghost? Sometimes when she wants to tell me the particular I don't want to hear. I wasn't, I'll be screaming. She'll be laughing. I want my fans to hear your voice. Nwaanyị gwa ha okwu ka ha nụ.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
At least say hello to my.
Okay, hello everybody. I welcome you all tonight. I really don't know what to say, but our host is Chege Alisigwe. I believe you all know her. She's an Hollywood actress. She's a mom. She's my chicken baby. She's my five and six, my gossip mate, my partner in everything. If you say partner in crime, you are 100% correct. And she's filled with wisdom. She's a superwoman. She's an interesting lady. I don't have
Ofu
much to
onye.
say, okay? I just want us to hear her out. I don't know. I just saw her. She's live now. I don't know what she wants to tell us, but I know that she's a motivational speaker. She teaches a lot about relationship, family issues. Okay, so I believe we will have one or two lessons to learn from her tonight. So let's pay attention to whatever she has to tell us. Okay, you won't be disappointed. I'm assuring you that. So Chege, over to you. Let's hear you.
Actually, I've just been talking anyway. I've said a
Oh,
lot already.
oh,
And
oh.
I'm, the topic I'm treating is about single mothers, why people are stigmatizing them, making them look like they're a
Okay.
plague, they're a curse. I'm telling them that they are not a curse because I am
Mhm.
there. I'm one of the mothers for so many
Mhm.
years, but doing
Yeah.
well for myself. And she doesn't really know because I don't talk about my private life. I don't
Exactly.
see anything
Exactly.
about my private life. So that's the topic I am treating today. And I was just telling them there are so many married women that are single, even though they are married.
Exactly. Mhm.
Please, I want you to shed light on this one, even though I saw some of the comments that concur that they are married at the same time single. It's not just
Yeah. Oh, poor network.
only single mothers, there are married women that are single at the same time. But I'm just trying to bring that truth out so that people will know that it's not what the
Mhm.
from you are my sister is married, happily married with 4 kids, but she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
My
So
network
help
is
them shed light on
fluctuating.
it. Let them hear from another.
I don't know if they
Yeah,
can
even
hear me
my
properly.
network.
My network is so poor.
Hey
Yes, but
guys, please, I want to be sure if you can hear us, please send love emoji if you can hear us. Okay, go ahead.
okay, just let me say what a little thing that I want to say concerning that about being married and at the same time being single. A lot of women are in these shoes. They are married, they have families, they are staying with a man as their husband, but at the same time they are lonely, very lonely. You have a man, but you can't run to the man for any reason at all. You can't turn to him for anything at all. You can lay your complaints to him. You can cry on his shoulders. When it gets to this stage, you are as good as a single lady. You are as good as a single lady. These type of women carry their burdens alone, all by themselves.
Send an emoji.
They carry their burdens all alone. You buy your clothes yourself. You make your hair yourself. You even feed the family from your money without the man's help, but you're staying with a man. The children, you take care of them all alone, all by yourself, but they have a father. That is as good as a single mother. But then, when you are living like that, As long
Exactly.
as the man doesn't raise his hand on you in the name of beating, I will encourage you to just chill, relax. It is one of those things. It's no longer new. It's not something new under the sun. This is just like everyday occurrence in so many families. So I will encourage you to work hard. Work hard. Find something doing. Don't relent. Network is so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad.
This is what I go through. I know I'm not the only one going through this, but it's so frustrating. Are you back? Are you back?
Hello?
Are you back?
Yeah, the network is
Okay,
actually
I think.
fluctuating. So
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, she's
I
back.
just want to advise ladies who find themselves in these shoes. Don't depend on that man. When you depend on that man, you will be frustrated. Yes, I know it's the man's responsibility to take care of you and the children, but don't depend on him. Find something doing, no matter how small. Find something doing. That thing will take your mind away from the family issues. It will take your mind away from the stress coming from your spouse. It will take your mind away from so many things. It will make you to be happy. You find happiness within you. Since you can't get that happiness from your spouse, try and find that happiness
Yeah.
within you, but do not depend on that man. If you have been living like this and you are dependent on the man, you are making the greatest mistakes of your life. Find something doing. Find that happiness inside you. Find the happiness inside your children. Okay? And with that, you can't really tell if you are single or married. You still find yourself as a married woman and a happy woman. But do we have mothers? Do we have married women who live like single ladies? Yes, they are. And so many of us live that way. But it is not a death sentence. It doesn't mean that you are down and out. You can be down but not out. Okay? So all you have to do is to stand up, raise yourself up, and know how to handle your situation. Definitely at the end, you will come out victorious. All right? So cheers to all the ladies. Thank you.
Okay. I want to also find out something from you.
Okay.
Okay. Why is it the
Yeah.
majority of women that are passing through a lot in their homes? Because I've noticed they choose to remain not doing anything. They choose to still rely on the man to provide when yeah, like you rightfully said, it is the
Mm-hmm.
duty of the man to provide for the family, but whereby the man is not providing. For me, I believe that as a woman, you should stand up on your own because single mothers,
Exactly.
who does it for them? No one. They stand up for themselves because they are the mom,
Exactly.
dad, they are there to protect their kids. They do somebody that don't want married or suffering just like single. Why can't they also stand up for themselves? Because I don't believe in shouting at the man, screaming on top of the other. How are you going to
Mm-hmm.
do that? Please just shed light on this.
Okay.
Sometimes it's like they don't believe in themselves anymore. Sometimes it's like they need more therapy to be able to stand
The
up for themselves.
issue
Please
the
tell us
issue there
what
is
this type of to help themselves.
yeah, the issue there is a lot of women believe that without a man in their life, they can't forge ahead. I know marriage is a beautiful thing. Yeah, that's the reason why God instituted marriage. Okay, a man and a woman should come together to form a family. Yes, whereby your spouse prefers to live like a single man, making you live like a single lady, even though both of you are married. Most of the times, the reason why such women do not have courage in themselves is because of the fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown. This issue has led to the death of so many women. It has led to, deterioration of mental health on so many women. You don't know if you stand on your own. You are not sure if the man will divorce you. You are not sure if the man will separate. You don't want to separate. You don't want to divorce. And at the same time, you don't like the way the man is treating you. You are nowhere. Now that is kind of a living dead. When it gets to that stage, I don't see those
Yeah,
women as
exactly.
living. They are no longer living, they are just existing. And just existing
Mm.
is not good for anybody. Because when it gets to this stage, frustration sets in, and before you know it, you will have a mental
Mm-hmm.
issue. You see so many women who
Mm-hmm.
are now going mad slowly. Visit the psychiatrist hospital, you will see a lot of women there. Mental torture. You are being tortured
Mm.
mentally. So all they
Mm.
need to do is to remove that fear of the unknown from them. The man doesn't want you to do anything because he's the man. He doesn't want you to make money. He wants you to stay under him and depend on him. And at the same time, he's not providing for you. Then you will have to choose one thing. It's either you stand up for yourself, find something to doing
Exactly.
to take care of yourself and your children, or you walk away. Because if you don't walk away with your senses, you are still going to walk away as a dead woman. That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
truth. If you do not walk away with your senses still intact, you are still going to walk away either as a mad woman or as a dead woman.
Mm.
Okay? So all the women need to do is you need to, like, if
Mm-hmm.
you cannot sit your spouse down and talk to him as husband and wife, it is better you involve family members to talk to the man. And whereby after talking to the man still refuses, still wants to continue with his
Mm.
bad behavior. Now the ball is in your court, the woman. What do you want? If you prefer to be under him, to accept all the treatment being given to you by him, no problem. You remain there, but never you ever complain. For once, never you complain to anybody. But if you know that you are going to complain, then you have one thing to do, to stand up for yourself. Because if you die in that relationship,
Yeah.
I'm assuring you that 3 months, 6 months after your burial, another woman will come in. It's a must. It is certain. It
Exactly.
is certain.
Exactly. Exactly.
But when you stand up for
Exactly.
yourself, a lot of people will call you names. A lot of people will make fun of you. They will make mockery of you. They will talk bad about you. They will talk you down. But then we are talking about your mental
But you
health. We
don't
are
have to
talking
hear
about
me.
your physical health. We are talking about
Mm.
your life. You owe nobody no explanation as to how you live your life. Okay? It is all about you right
Yeah.
now. When you die, the people are still going to blame you for dying in that marriage. When you walk away, they will still blame you for walking away
Exactly.
from that marriage. So you do your best for your sake and for the sake of the children. As an adult, you know what to do to make yourself happy. Do what will
Yeah.
make you happy. As long as you don't step on anybody's toes, do what will make you happy. Do what will please
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It is written nowhere that a woman should die even while being maltreated by
That's
a husband. It is written nowhere. It's not in any constitution. It's not even in the Bible. So that's all I have to say concerning that. The network is actually bad.
exactly. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's so bad.
Can you hear me? Are you there?
I'm still here, but the network is bad. It's very poor.
Okay. Are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you can hear me now. Okay, guys. For those of you coming in right now, that is my. Okay. For those of you just joining us, for the ones that are just coming in, that is my blood sister, the same mom, the same father. Okay. She's on this TikTok and also on YouTube channel, and her channel is a spiritual solution because she is a spiritualist and a big one at that. Okay. So, okay, she was just telling us something about women. We are talking about single mothers and women that are still.
The network is so bad, dummy.
You know that your life is about to go down in the scope of marriage. It is time for you to achieve something for yourself. But you know, if I tell you to divorce your husband or tell you to walk away. When something is out, I'm still hearing you. Yes, all we're trying to say in essence is that women should learn how to stand up for themselves. Women should learn how
Exactly.
to stand up for themselves because she has this power. She's a spiritualist. She told me, I actually know the lady, but she's late now. It's a lady in her office. I will leave her to tell us the story once again. The reason I'm bringing up this story she told me then is that I was shocked. You I was a bit scared when she told me, even though she, my sister, saw what will happen to her, told her to go into prayer, but she was so adamant. She refused to do that. But the thing is, she died and started coming to my sister while dead as a ghost, begging her to help her without trying to help herself when she was living. Okay, please tell us that story. That's your colleague in the office, the one that died again and was demonstrating, to you how the
Oh,
husband
okay.
strangled her and all that.
Okay,
Jesus,
yes,
scary.
yes,
So
yes.
scary.
It's so unfortunate. May her soul rest in peace. May her soul rest in peace. But actually, I
Yeah.
don't know if I should blame her.
Esther.
I don't know if I should blame her because I know I told her, I advised her. I know I'm not supposed to tell her to walk away from the marriage, but I did. I told her to walk away from the marriage because already I have seen that she's not going to make it. She's not going to survive. I told her everything I saw about her, that she's going to die. Okay, but she doesn't believe me because she loves the husband more than the man loves her so much. At a point, she decided to cut me off. She saw me as an enemy of progress. She cut me off. But then the man was treating her like a piece of rag. Okay, she does the whole house chores in the house. She washes her clothes, washes the husband's clothes, washes the husband's friends' clothes. That is when guys comes to their house to stay for a night or 2 nights, she will be the one to wash the clothes of these guys.
Hell
And
no.
they stay in an
Friends.
area where there is no access to pipe-borne water. They will have to go and fetch water elsewhere. She fetches water for all these guys to wash their cars, to wash their whatever they want to wash, and then everybody goes out. She's just like a slave in the house.
Practically a slave.
And I actually saw her dead,
A
and I
slave.
warned her. She didn't listen to me. Eventually, she died. And then when she died, she appeared to me, begging me to go to her mom's house to see the siblings and to tell them that she didn't die a natural death, that the husband killed her. But I refused. She refused to listen to me when she was alive. So why should I go and talk to the family what happened to her? I told her I will not do that. She allowed the death to come upon her. If she had listened to me, if she had taken my advice, she would have been alive. But she didn't take my advice. So why will I listen to her? Why will I help her while she's dead? I refused. There's no point talking to the family about what happened to her. She saw her own death with her 2 eyes, but she just walked in. She willingly accepted that death. Okay, because she doesn't want people to call her a divorcee. She doesn't want people to say that she has separated from the husband. She doesn't want people to point accusing fingers at her. She wants to answer Mrs. And eventually she died as a Mrs. And 6 months after the marriage, the husband surfaced with a pregnant lady, a heavily pregnant lady, as the new wife. Yes, this one is out of the way, and another one comes in. So why should a woman volunteer to die for no reason? Why? Why should a woman allow herself to be used as a rag? Why?
Don't know.
Meanwhile, she is the breadwinner in that house. She makes
And you
the
see
money.
why I will not blame you not to do what she was asking you to do, because it's a delicate.
A very delicate issue. A very delicate issue. It is not something that I can just walk up to the family and tell them, your daughter appeared to me. She said that this person killed her.
More of in today's world when you are
Exactly.
saying things, people don't believe you.
Exactly.
People they will find fault where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Very delicate.
Very delicate. Because I've got no proof. This is a spiritual issue we're talking
And
about.
they with you only if it is possible for the ghost to appear to tell you, yes,
Yeah.
for real, I told her. It should be easy.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Yes.
except
Yeah.
except where there is any member of the family who equally have the gift to see
And
spirits.
when it
That's when it can be
comes to a
possible.
spiritual issue, even in the court of law, you can't discuss it in the court
No,
of law.
it doesn't apply to court
It's
of
a
law.
spiritual
It's
issue,
not
so it's a
applicable.
delicate issue.
Yeah.
So you guys, you just heard, why would a woman choose to die? That's why we're treating this topic that women should stand. Women.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
The network
So
is
please,
actually
like we're
bad.
discussing here, so many people are bringing something funny. I don't know, but many people are asking to be brought up.
Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you well.
Mm. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can bring this person up. She has been asking to be brought up, and
Okay.
I'm looking at bringing some.
Oh my goodness. This network is actually bad. A very bad network. Live post. Why should I like horror movies?
Shouldn't you? They're like so interesting. You never know who's going to get killed next.
No. No, it means you are evil. The network is so bad. It's not connecting at all.
Wasn't able to get that. Can you hear me? I just talked about. Did you hear the last thing I said?
No, I didn't. My network is so bad.
Okay, I am saying that women should learn how to stand up for themselves and learn how to discover and locate their worth. Because when you truly, I was just talking about singlehood here. That is a course. Rather, it gives you enough time to know your worth, to discover who you are, to discover the things you like and the things you don't like,
Yeah,
and also to get closer to God. That is,
exactly.
yeah, to get closer to God. Then even those ones that are married and singular, that's your single moment, even though you are married. For me, it's an avenue that you need to actually get closer to God and discover you. So many people. Can you hear me? You hear me? Yes. Can you guys read me? Network is crazy. Can you read me, guys? Can you read me? Yes, it is fluctuating. I can see it's fluctuating. Can you read me, guys? Can you read me? Can you read me? We are talking about important issue here, and network is just messing up. Network is truly messing up.
Ah, it's actually
Can you
messing up.
actually rain heavily where I am? I don't know if that's the cause. What's with this network? Oh Lord. Hello?
Hello, it's so bad.
Hello?
Extremely bad.
Very bad.
Extremely
Extremely
bad.
bad. Extremely bad. Hmm? Okay, now you hear now.
Yeah,
And I know
but
ya.
all the very bad.
Okay. Um, is kind of frustrating and making me to quit
Hmm.
the live. Although I'm not ready to quit now, but it's actually frustrating me and making me to quit the live. But guys,
Yeah.
if you can see me and if you can hear me, just say hi. If you can see me and if you can hear me, just say hi. Just say hi.
I,
Okay, Casey, thank you so much. Thank you for acknowledging. Casey just said hi.
yeah,
Okay, someone said my mom. I think they are hearing me. What's wrong with this network? Oh,
I,
um, Obunikem. Obunikem said hi. They are hearing us. They are hearing us.
yeah.
Can you hear me?
I think the poor network is
And I'm
bad
hearing you.
from my own side. From my own side,
No,
it's
I
very
won't pass.
bad.
I wouldn't hustle at all. Up everywhere. Up everywhere. Even from my
Right.
own side, all the very bad. But
Okay.
some people said hi.
Hmm.
Necheren. Okay, Casey just there's a Casey here. Casey said I can hear you loud and clear. Oh, glory
Wow.
be to God. Nikem said I'm hearing you very well. Oh, let's proceed. Let's
Okay.
proceed. They are
Yeah.
hearing us. Let's
Yeah.
proceed. What I can see.
Wait.
Hmm.
Excuse me, I need to tell
Auntie Ogechi is on the line.
I
Oh,
know.
Chidubem,
okay. Do
I'm
you want to
here
talk to her?
and I can see you very well. Chidubem,
Tell you.
Chidubem, I want you to give
Oh,
us
Auntie,
a little time. I will talk to you later. All right. I will talk
Okay.
to you later. All
what do you
right.
want? Hell, Chineke onye ebere Ogechi ma ihe ọ na-agwa m.
What? Or food.
But
Or the hungry, right?
I'm not telling you. I'm agwa ya.
Or the
Oh, what
hungry.
you go bịara myself nke ịma the rest.
Okay. Oh. Okay, Chidubem, just give her a little time. Give her a little time.
Don't worry. No, we're 7. Oh, I will soon join you. So, my lovely fans, thank you so much for your comments. I can see love from Cameroon is smooth. Oh, go. Thank you. Thank you. Obunikem wants to join us. One, can invite you,
Okay.
Obunikem, in this topic. So, I
Yes,
was saying
yes.
before, do you believe in that a man or a woman supposed to give the spouse, supposed to give a husband or wife happiness? Because for me, I don't believe in it. Find your own happiness. That's my own. So, talk to us on that.
Okay, based on what marriage is all about, the happiness is supposed to come from both sides. It's supposed to come from the man, it's supposed to come from the woman. Both of them are supposed to give each other
Yeah.
happiness. As a matter of fact, marriage is all about that man and the woman. First, the children come second. They're supposed to know each other too well, love each other too well, see each other as companion. They're supposed to explore each other before the children. The children is just an additional advantage to marriage. Marriage is all about that man and the woman. So they are supposed to find happiness in each other. But then we don't see that in our marriages these days. We don't see that happiness in each other any longer because our marriages have now turned into competition. A man is now envious of the wife. The wife is now envious of the man. Both of them, whatever they achieve in life, they hide it from each other. The woman hides her own, the man hides his own. And then when both are living like this, there won't be any happiness at all. Because happiness is all about you sharing your experiences, your story, your life with me, and me sharing mine with you. Of course, we must argue. There must be arguments for that marriage to be strong. There must be quarrel for the marriage to be strong. But whenever the quarrel comes in, if there is happiness and love in the marriage, we come together to solve it. But whereby whereby happiness is coming from one side, then it's an unhealthy marriage. It's an unhealthy marriage if happiness comes from one side, assuming the man is the only one who makes the wife happy. The marriage is not healthy because every now and then the woman must find one reason or the other to be angry, doing his possible best to make her happy. And whereby the happiness comes from the woman is also dangerous. The man will regard her as nothing. He will find his happiness outside, always making the woman to mark up. The woman will be trying her possible best to see how she can make the husband happy. Happiness is supposed to come from both sides. But whereby it doesn't
Yeah.
come at all, then both should know what to do. It's either they try to resolve it or they give each other a little space. Giving space doesn't mean divorce. There is something we call space. You give each other space. You go back and rethink if you both actually want each other in that marriage. You rethink again. Okay, when you come up with whatever reason you come up with, and then you see how you can amend things in your home. And if it's not working, instead of one person dying, trying to make the other person happy, you separate, you go your separate ways. Because I've seen a lot of couples that came back after separation and they became stronger. Their
Exactly.
marriage was now built on a solid rock. Why? Because they have learned their lessons. The reason for this separation is for both couples to go and learn how to manage their homes, how to manage each other, how to tolerate each other. It's not to remain like that for eternity. But when they decide to come back, their marriage will now become stronger. So finding happiness in marriage is supposed to come from both sides, not one. When it comes from one person, it's an unhealthy marriage. And that marriage can never last. It can never last. So both couples need to know what to do to find happiness between each other.
That's fine. And also, you guys just heard what she said. It's supposed to come from the two people involved. But another thing is, whereby it's coming from only whereby one person, maybe the husband or the wife doesn't care. Assuming the husband doesn't care, I would rather advise you, the woman, be happy for yourself,
Exactly.
give yourself happiness, surround yourself with your children. For the fact you are blessed with children or a child, you have no reason not to find happiness in them.
Exactly.
Assuming you are still there, you still don't have a child, you must find happiness and give yourself happiness, because this happiness of a thing is infectious. It's infectious. When you are happy, at a point, that is, if he's a God-fearing man, because if he's not, I'm sorry. If he's a God-fearing man, at a point, that man will start seeking for your face. Generally, men feel challenged when a woman is constantly happy and happy. It's a challenge to every man. It's a big challenge. When they notice that they are not giving you money, they are not buying you materialistic things, they don't even care, they don't eat your food, and you're always happy. It's a big challenge to them. Then if you happen to have a God-fearing one, that one will begin to question what's behind the happiness. Why is she constantly happy even though I don't care about her? Then gradually he will start creeping back into your life to make amends, so that you can, both of you can glue together back again as husband and wife. But if that's not the case, if you notice that your life is about to go, you know what to do. And what is that thing? Like she rightfully said, give yourself space. Don't force anybody to love you. Don't force people to love you. Don't force your husband to love you. Don't force your wife to love you. Let it come gradually. Then for single mothers, that actually is the main topic of today. Single mothers, I will tell you also, find happiness in yourself, find happiness around you, create happiness from within. There are some, let me not use the word majority, there are some single mothers that believes that a man must stand by your side before you can be happy.
No.
You will find yourself frustrated. Or if you are that type of single mother that wants a man by your side, how do you expect a man to come when you're always frustrated? Create happiness. Happiness attracts happiness. Sadness, anger attracts, it likes. So that which you want for yourself, do it. But I must give you single mothers, they are really doing well. Every single mother, like I said in the beginning, are super women. They
Yeah, they
are
are
extremely
actually doing
doing
well.
well. When
They are
one of
actually doing
them
well.
decides to mess up, we cannot generalize it that all of
Exactly.
them are messing up.
Exactly.
All of them can be doing the same thing. There are so many of them that are on the right path, that knows what they want, because that singlehood has taught them the things they do not know before when they're married. So
Hmm.
we should stop looking at them like, we should stop stigmatizing them, looking at them like as if they are a plague, cursing them. No,
Hmm.
because you know the true man watching me, or even if you're a man watching me, so long as you have a sister, niece, aunt, you don't know what will happen in future. You don't know what will happen to your
Exactly.
sister.
It's
Then as a
true.
woman, you don't know the kind of person you marry.
It's true.
Maybe you are causing a single mom. That's why I always tell single women, like women that are not, that hasn't tested this thing marriage, know how you talk. Stop talking
Exactly.
anyhow. Marriage is spiritual. Marriage is, you know what will come for you. You don't know the one you will meet. You don't
Yeah.
know how your own will turn around to be. You have to be extremely careful on how you talk about people that's already out in their marriage. You remember
Yeah.
when that lady, she died, people were blaming her.
It's
People
true.
were blaming her. Why
True.
did she stay that long? But you remember that had it been that she decided to leave the marriage, people will still blame
They
her.
will still castigate her.
People will still blame her. Exactly. You know, but because of what people will say. And another thing is church. I'm sorry, but for me, I feel that
Exactly.
her church also deceived her, because they
Mm-hmm.
already know who the man is. She complained, according to what we heard, she complained severally to their pastor. But like I said, they keep telling you, make your home, make your home. Yet everybody knows what you
Exactly.
are passing through. Eventually, she lost her life. Why am I saying this? Begin to do what pleases God and you. Stand up for
Exactly.
yourself. Nobody will stand up for you. Speak for yourself. Nobody will speak for you. That is just the truth. That is just the truth. Speak for you.
It's true.
Stand up for
It's
yourself.
true.
Do the things. Just the only person I will tell you to fear is God. I'll join you.
Mm-hmm.
Other than God, fear no one. You know why? Because we're all mere mortal. We're all mere
Yeah.
mortal beings. We are powerless. We
Mm-hmm.
are powerless. And that's why I say, put God first. If a man tells you because I will no more give you money, my dear. If you put God
Hmm.
first, God will always make a way for you where there's no way. That
For
is what
you,
people that are single do not understand.
it's true.
And you have to be bold. You have to be bold.
Yeah.
Single mothers for me, you have to
Mm-hmm.
be like a lioness with cubs, because you can't be there and something happened to your child. And also you, Nosavi, if I pronounce the name well, thank you so much. Thank you, guy. I love you. And for you that is married and you know that you are married and single at the same time, stand up for yourself as well. Nosavi, thank you. Be a strong woman. It is the duty of the man to provide, but what if he's not providing? I don't understand some women. Okay, let me even ask you. Some women will tell you, after all, that's
Mm-hmm.
his children. It's his children. If he doesn't want to pay school fee, I don't. If he doesn't want to feed them, I don't care. That's his children. What do you have to say about such women? Because I wonder, are you not the one that brought these children from your womb? No, Savi, God bless you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you from my heart.
Um.
Thank you. Okay, what do you have to say about such women? Jeez.
Um. Such women,
I used to have a friend like that, that tells me,
I will say that
yeah,
such women are
oh,
the
thank you.
women that are
Sadiq
too
said
scared.
it. Thank you. God bless you.
They are the women that are too scared to, do something. I don't know if I'm correct by saying too scared, or they rely a lot on their husband. They rely a lot on their husband. They believe that the man is supposed to be the one to do everything for them. And that is where we are having problem. And that's why when it gets to that stage, they will shift everything to the man. They don't care. If the children want to go hungry, let them go hungry. It's none of their business. And when you leave the children in the hands of such mothers, they actually will not do anything. Okay. So when it gets to that stage, if it's possible for people to, if there are, I would like to, those women talk to them. Yes, they need counseling. It is actually fear of the unknown that is making them to push the whole burden to the man, because they don't know how to face the public. They don't know what to do when they go outside. They actually want the man to be the only person to go outside and bring in something to the table. We are in a different generation. This is no longer our parents' generation. This is now our generation, where both parties need to go out and get something for the family, because right now in this our generation, we are living a competitive kind of lifestyle, not like in the olden days when you don't need to compete with anybody. But this time around, yes, I know that we always teach that you don't need to compete with anybody, but there is a healthy competition. When you look at the way other people are living, you try to make amends and see how you will live better than them. And this type of women will not want to help their husbands out in any way. When you look at the man is suffering. He's actually suffering. He's really stressing himself out. He's carrying everybody along. And in carrying people along, it's not just the wife and the children. A lot of men will equally carry their siblings and their families. And this woman, you have seen that the husband is actually passing through stress. All you need to do is to give him a helping hand. But then they don't want to do. There are a lot of women who are like this, who do not want to do anything at all. They want to answer a housewife. Not in this our generation, for crying out loud. If you want to answer a housewife, that means you will have to get married to a billionaire, a millionaire. Yes, so that you will stay at home and the man's money will be speaking for you. But whereby you got married to just an average man who is struggling to make ends meet, you need to help out. You have to help out. So it is those women who are too scared to go out and meet other women outside to find out from them what they do to help their family. They are the ones that can actually sit tight at home and watch their children go hungry, all because the man didn't bring in anything. And you equally, you don't want to go out and get that too. Sometimes I do not blame the men at all. Sometimes I do not blame the men. Okay? When a woman comes to me to tell me the husband doesn't do this for me, he doesn't buy this for me, he doesn't give us money for food, I have seen it as a sickness that is now well known and accepted in the society. My first question is always, what are you doing? You yourself, the woman, what are you doing? And so many of them will tell you they're not doing anything, which is not good. There are times there are families that a man will say, I will take care of my children only. You, the wife, take care of yourself. Yes, this is common everywhere. And then you, the woman, when the man says that he can't take care of you, what are you doing as a woman? If you still want to be under that same roof with the man as his wife, you go out and get something doing to take care of yourself. Except you no longer want to be under the roof with the man as his wife, then you quit that marriage. You can get this behavior from women who are doing nothing, because a woman who is doing something to bring in money into the house will not watch her children go hungry, all in the name of waiting for the man to provide. So that's my take on this.
Go hungry. Come on.
Exactly.
Come on. Exactly. Please let me use this moment to actually give a shout out to Nosa V, if I pronounce the name well. Nosa V has been gifting us, and okay, he or she, I don't know, gifted you so well as you are making your speech. Thank you so much. And Nosa V, I really appreciate. God bless you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Olga, the spiritual solution is actually making sense here. She is actually making sense. That is why I say single women are super women. They are strong women because they know. Yeah. Because they know that there's no man beside them, no man with them. That is why they toil to provide for the children, school fees, clothes, feeding, shelter, every single thing, and still create out time to take them on recreational parks to, ride like children always ride swings and all that. These are super women. That's why it is time we start giving them their cap, start respecting them. And Oge was saying something. For those ones that are married and single, it is not a must. Okay, God made it that way that the man should provide. Yes, we know, but whereby?
Mm-hmm.
Whereby is that man begins to provide in the beginning, and later years he wasn't able to do anything anymore. Women stand up, stand up. We used to know of a lady, actually a friend in those days. What she talks
Exactly.
irritates me. She's married, but she talks like she's still single. Each time the children will be telling her they are hungry, she said, go and talk to your father. Go to your father. Let your father feed you. If your father refuses to bring money, you will go hungry. If you, I said, what? Actually, their mom. She said, his children. I said, okay, his children agreed, but these are your children. Who carried them
Mm-hmm.
9 months in the womb? Were you not the one that went to the hospital and pushed these babies out? What is this process of go to your father? It's your father. Gaga, gaga. Why are you doing like that? And she was serious. So that character irritates me. That's why I said, if the man is no longer able, if the man is no longer able to do anything, you wife,
Step
it
up
is
and
time
do
to.
something.
We women help. We women are help mates. Help
Exactly.
mates. Read my lips. Help mates. So whereby that man cannot do it anymore, because we are talking about both parties here. We're not trying to cheat anyone. We touch the men, we touch the women. If that man is not able, and oh my God, I'm on live and someone will place a call, please, wife, it is time to stand. It is time to do something. The truth is, when you start doing something, honestly, you will love it. Like I said, I call it therapy. I call it therapy. If you want to join acting, I don't care what you want to do, just join. If you want to do another business, go online and search for different business, please do. Find something. There's this thing, joy, in a woman also
Mm-hmm.
putting something on the table in the
Yeah,
house. Because you're a
exactly.
helpmate. A man is not supposed to die because he's a man, more especially when you have a good one. But like we were saying here, if yours is a bad one that wants to take your life, please leave, take a walk, breathe fresh air somewhere else, relax. If it's God's wish, both of you will come back again. But when you happen to
Exactly.
be lucky enough to have a good one, or because that one cannot be able to carry the family anymore, sit up where you are. Don't tell me after all he's the man, he's the head of the wife. The truth is, women are the head of the wife. Let's be honest here. Women are the head of the family. I know he's a man, but if you check it, if you actually analyze it, it is a woman that is actually the head,
They are
not
the, they are,
in
they are
terms
the
of
pillars.
competing with the man, because it is a woman that knows what goes on in the house. A woman can hold a home. Do you guys know that it is a woman that holds a home, not a man? It is a woman that actually brings the children together. It is a woman that actually protects a home while the man is away
Exactly.
working. But of course, the one we understand, the general one, the popular one, and the way it is stated, the man is the pillar of the house. But the truth is that helpmate is actually the one keeping that house. Because when a man gives a woman
Exactly.
a woman turns a house into a home. Did you see
Mm-hmm.
that? He gives her a house and she turns the house into a home. There's it's a different thing between house and home. A house is a house, not
Exactly.
a home. A house is where anybody can walk in, walk out, or I call it football
Yeah.
field. But a home is where a man can walk in, a woman can walk and find rest and have peace of mind. Eat, relax, sleep very well. That is what you call a home. So please, the topic today is about everybody, but mostly women. Women, make we stand up. Guys, I've been trying to call you up, but I've been trying to call so many people up, but their network is bad. I'm trying to
The net
call up
is
Stella.
actually
I'm
bad.
trying to call up Stella again. I don't know if we can have Stella here with us. Stella, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you, Mama?
Stella, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
How are you, my darling? I'm good.
I'm doing
Thank
great.
you. I'm
Thank
good.
you.
Welcome
I'm your fan from Zambia.
to my life. It's nice to have you
Thank you. The way you are saying is
here.
true. I'm proud of you. Thank you for
Can
encouraging
you
me.
hear
Continue
us?
the same street. Yes, I can hear you.
believe you've been following
Okay,
up
Mama.
on the topic we're treating.
Okay.
So what do you have to yeah, thank you. What do you have to say?
The way you are saying
Okay,
it's a
all right, thank
true
you so much.
thing,
And
is it?
I hope you believe that women should start standing up and be able to do something for themselves. Can you hear me?
Come again, Mama.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So I hope you're following up properly.
Yes, I'm
No,
doing
I
that.
heard you. I said thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for following up. Okay, I really
Okay, Mama.
appreciate you. Your network is bad.
Yes.
Hi, Stella. Thank you.
This network is actually bad. It's actually bad. It's not just a network. Mine is equally not good.
So much. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We can proceed. Okay.
Yeah, my network is actually
Oh my God. Guys, if you
encourage each and every one of us that no matter what you're passing through in
yeah.
life,
Okay.
it's not the end of the road. For the single mothers, you are just suffering for now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just now. For every single mother, what you're passing through is just for a moment. All you need to do is to pray that God grants you the gift of longevity and that God grants your children or your child the gift of longevity and bless you and bless your children. Because I know that in the nearest future, it's not going to be a long time, in the nearest future, some of you are going to reap the fruit of your labor. All you need to do is to trust God wholeheartedly. Trust in God. Call upon Him at every point in time in your life. In whatever you do, call upon God. Okay? And believe in yourself.
Guys, read me. I'm about rounding up. If you can read me, just say hi to me. If you can read me, say hi to me because I'm about rounding up. I'm about rounding up. If you can hear me, just say hi. And I'm closing this day, but I want you to know that I appreciate all of you who queued in and all of you who gifted us. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And I want to let you know that I'm going to come up live tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to come up live again tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. I'm going to come up live by this time that I came up. I think I started from 6:30 to 7:29 now. Yeah. So tomorrow, I want you to join me live tomorrow, same time from 6:30 to 7:30. I want you to join me because I am going to touch another interesting topic. And the topic is all about why is it so difficult for a woman to leave her abuser? Why is it so difficult for a woman to leave her abuser to the extent that majority dies in the process? That's the topic we are going to treat tomorrow from 6:30 to 7:30. It's 1 hour actually, so make sure you join us because I would love to see all of you here. And of course, I love all of